Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm going to do a book review on How to Ruin a Simplification by elkeles. I just got done reading this book, and it's my second book I read by elkeles, and even though I consider her one of my favorite authors by only reading two of her books, out of this one and Wild Cards, which I just got done finished reading a while ago, I have to say this is still my favorite, but it's not that I don't like this book, it's just that, well, let me get to the story. So, it's about a girl named Amy who has Jewish heritage, but she doesn't really consider herself a Jewish person, at least not until by the end of the book. Spoilers! And she doesn't have the best relationship with either one of her parents. She doesn't really like her mom because her mom is dating a dumb butt for a boyfriend, and her father is kind of in and out of her life too many times. And it doesn't help that she's actually a bastard child, which she's very ashamed of. But she's told that for her summer vacation, she's gonna have to go to Israel because her father wants her to meet her grandmother, who's kind of sick with cancer. And when she gets there, for most of the book, she can't stand the country of Israel. Like, she doesn't understand the language very well. She doesn't get along with her cousin Osnot. And according to the book, she's not very good with makeup, so that's pretty annoying. She is kind of friends with Osnot's friends, but she's just kind of like meh with them most of the book. And it's a pretty short book. And she also loves sushi, but there's not a lot of sushi in Israel because it's like a desert. And there's a lot of soldiers in the country. So I really felt like I was in Israel, but the thing I could not stand in the book that Amy was going through was Avi, the love interest and potential boyfriend of the main character. And I've read some shitty boyfriends in books, and even though Avi does explain why he acts the way he does near the end of the book, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry that you had your loss. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but I'm sorry you had your loss in this first book, and I'm sorry that in your country every young person has to go into the military. They have no choice. They have to go into the military a little after they turn 18. And it's like, I'm sorry, but Avi is just like a big fucking dick towards Amy. He calls her a spoiled American bitch. He doesn't think she can do anything right. And he just thinks all Americans are bad people. Or just stupid. And Amy's trying to prove him wrong. And the thing I like about Amy, she's kind of considered a little bit of a spoiled brat, but you kind of see that she has a bit of a hard life. She doesn't have really a normal home life, and she just has a hard time trying to fit in Israel, and she's getting kind of confused, and she doesn't know what to do. And I just feel very sorry for Amy. I'm kind of related to her by a little bit, but I just felt so bad for her, and I really didn't like Avi that much. Like, I just don't like the trope of a hot douchebag. I know it became a popular thing after Twilight came out, but I'm sorry. Avi is just too much of a dick for me. I mean, yes, near the end of the book, he does get better, but for most of the story, he's such an a-hole, and I can't stand it. I like the story, and I like the fact that Amy goes to Israel. She actually has a close connection with her sick grandmother. She actually she ends up having a good relationship with her cousin Osnot, but like Avi and her relationship, it takes a little while, like near the end of the book, they actually do make up. And it's actually revealed in the middle of the book that Osnot wanted to date Avi, but Avi wasn't so sure if he was ready to date because of his loss, and he wasn't so sure if he wanted to date after dating 8 people. But it's actually a pretty good story. I like it. I do want to read the other 2 books, which is How to Ruin My Teenage Life and How to Ruin My Boyfriend's Reputation. And you can see here, that they seem pretty close, then they seem semi-distant, and they seem like they're gonna break up, which is what I think is gonna happen in the books. I've only read the one book by Simone Oaklett's Wild Cards, as you know, and I've heard an audiobook of the first Perfect Chemistry book. I do want to read that, but I kind of like want to wait until I read more books. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy my book review. Peace, guys. Have a wonderful night.